Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today, via tape delay from the South Union Township Rec Center, it's youth soccer action in the 13 through 16-year-old divisions. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. We'll be back with the start of our first match between the yellow team and the black team right after these messages.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including La-Z-Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Attorneys at law.
It's important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis and Davis, Attorneys at Law.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose spot stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave a roof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
Set to go here at the Rec Center, 13 through 16-year-old division. Black team taking on the yellow team, and the yellow team, a little early pressure there. Shot just sent wide by Creed Potkel. Over on the corner, Keith Morgan trying to battle it out in front. Gina Groff defending. The ball sent out by Rebecca Burke. Taking over the wall, it's Emmanuel Oliveras. Oliveras' shot attempt there, knocked down by Christian Franzik. It's 13 through 16-year-old divisions quick as Morgan sends one high and wide. Roster for the yellow team, Creed Potkel wearing number 2, Destiny DeHaven 3, Dylan Morgan 4, Keith Morgan 5, Josh Radovich 6, and Christian Franzik number 7. Another attempt and a goal out in front by Keith Morgan. So Morgan getting his first of the match. Yellow team going up 1-0. We have 2 18-minute halves on tap here in the 13 through 16-year-old division. Gabrielle Burke wearing number 1 for the black team. Manuel Oliveras 2. Casey Jablonski wearing number 3. Rebecca Burke number 5. Gina Groff 6. Morgan Petsko number 7. And Trey Schaefer number 8. And Morgan out of his own zone. Morgan running into Oliveras there, and Oliveras sends one right on goal. You have Dylan Morgan in goal for the yellow team. And for the clear out there, Rebecca Burke knocked down. Burke another opportunity, and a little flip down the far side. Oliveras. Christian Franzik defending for the gold side. Turning and shooting there is Oliveras. Save made out in front there by Dylan Morgan. That one sent high and over there from Rebecca Burke. Couple of changes made on the black side. Casey Jablonski, number 3, in for the first time. Gabrielle Burke, number 1, entering for the first time. And heavy contact there on the near wall. As Keith Morgan went down. As Gina Groff sent him down. Gold team of a free kick. Morgan sends it low, and I save out in front. Morgan gets it back. Go to the far side of Franzik. Touch there from Josh Radovich. Played back to Dylan Morgan. In the corner again, Gabrielle Burke there on the black team. Now with Creed Potkel. Potkel wins the ball forward. Potkel, pretty move out in front. Couldn't stay with it, though. Good poke out there from Oliveras. Oliveras back through, open out in front, and a finish from Casey Jablonski. So Jablonski getting her first of the match. We're tied at 1. 14:23 left here in the first half. Destiny DeHaven now seeing her first match action of the night. That one sent out of play. DeHaven on the front line with Potkel now for the yellow team. Well, step in there from Keith Morgan. Going to the wall again. DeHaven there trying to dig it out. Keith Morgan deflected there by Groff. A little collision out in front. And it's Groff that collided with Gabrielle Burke. Burke slow in getting up. A little warning issue to the crowd up there. And a free kick for the black team, and Groff will take it. Groff sends it forward. Dylan Morgan the same. Oliveras goes to the corner with Josh Radovich. A little touch there from Groff. Another save from Dylan Morgan. Scoop up. Black team trying to set it up. Jablonski
Forward looking for Oliveras. Dylan Morgan the poke out. Jablonski another touch. Oliveras out in front. Morgan with the cover. Dylan Morgan, a little poke forward. For Creed Potkel. Potkel down the far side. Blocked out in front there from Burke. Go to the near wall. DeHaven and Groff battle. Groff trying to break back. Ball sent wide, and Christian Franzik will try to track it down. Franzik out of his own zone. Coming forward, knocked down by DeHaven. Burke will chase it to the wall. Burke a little poke ahead. Looking for Jablonski. One back on the gold side. Shot there blocked by Groff. Go to the wall. There's Oliveras breaking back for the black side. Bodied there by Radovich and deflected high. 11:54 left here in the first half. Tied at 1. Casey Jablonski a goal for the black team. Keith Morgan a goal for the yellow team. Destiny DeHaven stepping in, keeper safe. Her brother Caleb scored 8 of the 9 goals in a match we taped earlier in the 10 through 12-year-old division. Hoping a little of that magic rubs off on his big sister here in the yellow versus black game here. There's Jablonski looking for another one. Casey Jablonski, 2 goals for the black side. And it's 2-1, black over the yellow. Keith Morgan on the touch. Franzik sends it back to Morgan far side. Blocked there by Jablonski. Played forward to Oliveras. Sent into the back of the net by Gabrielle Burke. So Gabrielle Burke getting her first goal of the match. It's 3-1 now. Black team over the yellow team. 10:34 left here in the first half. DeHaven got it going. Back to Keith Morgan. Battle at the wall. Morgan looking across. Burke stepping in. Keith again crosses. Flex back over to Josh Radovich. As Gabrielle Burke breaks out of her own zone. 3-on-1 here coming back. Solid defense there from Burke. There's a scoop up made. And try to go forward to Oliveras. Quickly played back into the zone. Oliveras again. Fires that one out of play. 9:40 left here in the first half. A 3-1 lead for the black team over the yellow team. Another cross out in front. Just missing there. Morgan on the other side. A little poke. Burke and actually both Burks getting a piece of Rebecca on the poke over to Gabrielle, who had the clear out. DeHaven back on it. Oliveira sends it back to his own keeper. Played down to Trey Schaefer on the far side. Keith Morgan playing it on. Rebecca Burke knocks it down. And Gina Groff sends it out. Back to Dylan Morgan, the keeper. Playing wide here on the near side. DeHaven there along with Rebecca Burke. Scooped up again by the keeper. Oliveras. Playing it over. Christian Franzik. Oliveras trying to stay with it. Little fan there from Rebecca Burke. We go to the wall. DeHaven and Oliveras. Oliveras breaking out. Oliveras, pretty move there. Oliveras the shot. And Dylan Morgan another save. Looking for Potko on the breakout. Never got his way. Black team still on it. Little poke just going wide. Rebecca Burke looking to send it back in. Destiny DeHaven on the other side. Destiny resets. Rebecca Burke stepping in. Oliveras coming forward. Going back to the corner again. DeHaven battling Rebecca Burke. Burke and Creed Potkel now going at it. One out to Oliveras. Oliveras sends it high and out. 7:48 left before halftime. Still 3-1. Favor the black team over the yellow team. 2 goals from Casey Jablonski, 1 from Gabrielle Burke. Keith Morgan, the lone goal on the yellow side. Quick little step in there from Jablonski, looking for the first half hat trick. Rolls all the way back. Croft trying to knock it down there out of her own zone. Playing it back, Creed Potkel. Oliveris. Off the feed from Jablonski, unable to finish. Yellow breaks back again. Keith Morgan might have been tripped up. Nothing call. We play on, and ball sent out of play. Got to stay alert if you're watching down on the boards, especially in this 13 through 16-year-old division. South Union Youth Soccer here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Nice to have you along with us here tonight. Keith Morgan taking the free kick. And cheeky with it there on a little chip forward. Oliveris breaking back. Morgan coming back defensively. Oliveris second shot attempt there also deflected back. Now Morgan takes Oliveris to the board, sends it back home and just wide on the far side. Over to Potkel looking to cross. Played out there by Rebecca Burke. Poked forward to Casey Jablonski. Oliveris in the finish. Oliveris is first of the match. Jablonski the assist. 4-1. Black team over the yellow team with 6:23 left here in the first half. DeHaven. A reset to Radovich. Pressure there from Jablonski. Oliveris getting another goal, so 2 quick ones for Manuel Oliveris. And it's 5-1. Black over the yellow. DeHaven will get it started again. Pressure again from Jablonski, who's done a nice job on that front line for the black team along with Oliveris. Oliveris and Jablonski trying to set it up again. Oliveris. Pressure there from Franzik. Oliveris back over here on the near side. DeHaven another step in for the yellow team. Off the near wall. Rebecca Burke. DeHaven there. Into Potkel. Rebecca Burke defending. Doing a good job to hold her own down there. Groff stepping in. Nice little block there from Gina Groff. Played back to Christian Franzik. Franzik trying a little deflection forward, staying with it. Groff, though, stepping in, slowing down the run. Groff from the far corner boards. Forward to Oliveris. Up to Jablonski. Back to Oliveris on the give and go. Oliveris just missing left of the goal. Nice setup, though, on the run back. Players now looking a little gassed on both sides. Closing stages of this first half, down to 4:20 left before halftime. Oliveris another touch. Oliveris another fire on. Deflected down. Oliveris to get it back again. You can see things have pretty much loosened up. Don't see as much defense as we saw earlier. DeHaven, an opportunity there. Groff stepping in. Forward again to Oliveris. Oliveris' shot blocked there by Creed Potkel. Back to Groff. A little step and went off the face of Potkel. Play whistled down. Oh, it might hurt for a while. Keith Morgan back in for the gold team. Black team with 7 dressed and getting a goal there off the free kick. Score for Oliveris. That's his third of the match. Now 6-1. Black team over the yellow team. Oliveris now will check out. Gabrielle Burke back in. Also Jablonski will take a seat. And Trey Schaefer back in for the black team. For the final 3:08 of this first half. DeHaven battling Groff. Creed Potkel now on the far side. Groff again stepping in and deflecting it high and out. And the scoring summary so far, Oliveris with 3 on the black side. Jablonski with 2 and Burke a goal. Keith Morgan, the lone goal for the yellow team. Black team, a little poke here to Rebecca Burke. Forward to Gabrielle Burke. As Keith Morgan reverses field here for the yellow team. Keith breaking out of his own zone. Staying with it. Off the near wall. Ball still loose and set high and out. Yellow team buzzing on that attempt. Josh Radovich. Last little poke there that went high and out. And Gina Groff gets things restarted. Off a deflection, picked up there by DeHaven. And Groff took a shot there. And Groff's down. Taking one on the side there. Just a rocket from Creed Potkel. Black team will make a change. Hope Groff's okay. A free kick here for the yellow team. Little lob out in front. Defended down by Gabrielle Burke. Sent ahead to Oliveris. Oliveris coming forward. Firing. Another save made from Dylan Morgan. Oliveris stays with it. Steps in again. Ball still loose. And covered again by Dylan Morgan. 1:13 left before halftime. Yellow team odd man break coming forward. Little poke on the far side, but Potkel didn't get back, and look out. Oliveris looking for a little touch there down to Jablonski. Taken to the wall. Trey Schaefer there trying to dig it out. 53 seconds left here in the first half. Nice run back from Keith Morgan. Clear out from Gabrielle Burke. Loose out in front. Destiny DeHaven there, but Burke on the clear outs. With 38 seconds left here in the first half. Still 6-1. Black team over the yellow team. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupé. And thank you for joining us here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Soccer action in the 13 through 16-year-old division. Oliveris missing wide there. Trey Schaefer trying to track it down. Schaefer playing it back to Gabrielle Burke, who ran into Josh Radovich. DeHaven gets another touch. Radovich will take it to the corner. Gold team needs to hurry. Down to 2, down to 1. That'll do it for the first half. 6-1. Your halftime score. Black team over the yellow team. We'll have second half match action on the way next here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley Mahalev & White.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Ready for the second half, our first of two in the 13 through 16-year-old division. A 6-1 lead for the black team over the yellow team. 3 goals from Manuel Oliveras, 2 from Casey Jablonski, 1 from Gabrielle Burke on the black side. Lone yellow goal scored by Keith Morgan. Black team ready. I think they're trying to retrieve a ball. Good to see Gina Groff back out there for the black side. Groff went down in the closing 2 minutes of the first half. Took a hard shot, and she dove in front of a rocket from the far side. And Groff back out there defensively for the black team. This game's quick, especially in this age division. Always got to be alert. Oliveras trying to break back. Touch from DeHaven. Radovich to the corner. Groff battles there for the black side. And a 6-1 margin, 2 18-minute halves here in the 13 through 16-year-old division. Oliveras out of his own zone. Looking to center. Had Trey Schaefer off to his right. Never got to Schaefer's direction. Go to the wall again. Dylan Morgan, who was in goal for the gold team in the first half. They have Creed Potkull now in goal right now. As Christian Franzik battles along the far corner wall with Groff, all covered out in front. Played back to center. Dylan Morgan knocking it down. Go to the wall. DeHaven trying to track it down, but it's Rebecca Burke out of her own zone. Rebecca Burke forward looking for Oliveras. Knocked down by Christian Franzik. Franzik trying to get around Dunn. Playing it off the wall, looking for a deflection. Radovich couldn't find it. Sent back out to center again to Oliveras. Touch from Burke. Oliveras will take it to the corner wall. Defending there, Christian Franzik battling Oliveras. Franzik out of the pack with it. Sending it ahead. Down looking there for DeHaven. And covered out in front. Rolled back to center. Good knockdown there from Franzik. Touch from Dylan Morgan. And Franzik again. Yellow team down 5. Franzik breaks back. Save made out in front. Schaefer on the far side. Dylan Morgan there. Oliveras comes out of the pack with it and fires it high. And out of play. 15:36 left in regulation. 6-1. A margin on the scoreboard in favor of the black team over the yellow team. Haven't had a goal scored yet here in the second half. Go to the corner wall again. Yellow breaks out of it with Dylan Morgan. Christian Franzik knocks it down. Circled back off by Rebecca Burke. And Dylan Morgan stepping in. Morgan and Burke go at it. Scrum continues on the far side. Dunn steps in. Plays it back along to Oliveras, who sends it high and out. Couple of changes made on each side. Our second of two in this division will have the Royal Blue team taking on the red team. It'll be the nightcap here today, Oliveras. And back up top, missing on opportunity there, Jablonski. Casey scored 2 goals in the first half for the black team. Gold team trying to break back with Keith Morgan over to Destiny DeHaven. Settles it down and a little poke. And DeHaven getting the goal. So Destiny DeHaven getting one back for the yellow team. It's been a good night so far for the DeHavens. We taped a couple of games in the 10 through 12-year-old division earlier, and Destiny's younger brother Caleb have 8 goals in one match. That's right, 8 goals in one match for Caleb DeHaven earlier on today. Now big sister Destiny chipping in with a goal for the yellow side as well to get the yellow team back to within 4 at 6-2. Franzik a shot, it deflects in. So a couple of quick ones here for the gold team. One from Franzik, one from DeHaven, and they're back to within 3 at 6-3 with still plenty of time to play. 13-10 left here in the second half. Oliveras trying to answer back here with Jablonski on the break. Black team's gone a little cold. They still lead by 3. Oliveras looking for the deflection, got knocked down there by Dylan Morgan. Oliveras playing it back to Dunn. Going on the wall. Keeper Potko out, sending it low. All the way back down to Gabrielle Burke, now starting to feel the pressure. Over to Oliveras, a little open space here. Good pass, Jablonski over to Oliveras, give and go, ends up with the 4th goal of the game for Manuel Oliveras. Good setup from Jablonski. Those two play well together on the front line. Tic-tac-toe. And a 7-3 lead now for the black team over the gold team. With 12-14 left here in regulation. As Dylan Morgan battles Gabrielle Burke along the near wall. And Oliveras trying to break back. Oliveras will touch out in front, looking there for Jablonski. Casey takes it to the far side, battling Christian Franzik. And the ball scooped up there by Creed Potkel. We'll send it out to Dylan Morgan. Dylan Morgan up top with DeHaven. And Gabrielle Burke comes out of the pack with it for the black team. Burke coming forward, knocked down. Keith Morgan on the other side. Fires one's just wide. DeHaven on the rebound attempt. Got blocked down by Dunn out in front. Gabrielle Burke there as well on the black side battling DeHaven. Dylan Morgan stepping in. Sent back to Franzik. Franzik on the reset. Trying to work around Jablonski. Jablonski taking Franzik to the wall. Franzik crosses out in front. Keith Morgan blasts it high and out of play. Still 7-3 black over the yellow with 11:08 left in regulation. Rebecca Burke back in on the black side. I think she took her sister Gabrielle's spots. Ball sent out to Casey Jablonski. Jablonski on the rush. Jablonski staying with it, looking for the cross. Cover made there by Creed Potkel. Creed will send it back down. Keeper out. A little dangerous here. Dylan Morgan looking to knock it down. Dunn on the defense. Sending it back ahead. Excuse me, Groff. Groff number 6. Ball pokes high, and once again, Potkel hanging on. Forward to Keith Morgan. Groff again defending, sending it out of play. That's a pretty good battle so far tonight. Well, header out in front. Groff now looking for the clear. Dylan Morgan there for the yellow team, and Dylan Morgan and Groff both go to the boards. I think Morgan will be assessed the foul. Maybe not. They'll go on Groff. A free kick here for the yellow team. Christian Franzik will take the free kick. A little chip back, and look out, Oliveras coming back. Oliveras, nice save from Creed Potkel. Groff now defending. Groff another touch. Trying to work it out of the far back side with 9:12 still left in regulation. Oliveras over to Jablonski. Jablonski down the far wing. Send it behind Oliveras. Was able to retreat back. A little touch from Burke, sent on goal. Potko with the cover. On the far side again to Keith Morgan. Morgan staying with it, crossing out in front, ball loose and sent home by Josh Radovich. So Radovich getting his first of the match. 7-4 now. Yellow team back to within 3. 8:30 left on a running clock here in the second half. Oliveris gets it started again. Touch back to Jablonski. Oliveris again sends it right on. Creed Potko. No pressure again from Oliveris. Potko looking to send it out there to Christian Franzik. Burke, though, steps in. Gabrielle Burke back to Oliveris. And Gabby again. So send it high. Check those. Rebecca Burke 5, not Gabby 1. Look very similar out there, and when their backs are away from us, we can't see the numbers. Sometimes you can mix up one from the other. Jablonski again going low. Cover made out in front. Rebecca Burke. Oliveris. Good step in there from Keith Morgan. Morgan breaking back, just missing wide. DeHaven playing it off the wall, trying to keep it alive. Ball still loose and covered out in front. 7:20 to play. Lead still at 3 for the black team. Morgan again, another shot on goal. Save made. DeHaven trying to step in. Solid defense from Rebecca Burke. Burke down the far side. Rebecca Burke out of her own zone. Here's Rebecca Burke still with it. Looking for Oliveris, who's there for the finish. Manuel Oliveris, his 5th goal of this game. Rebecca Burke getting the assist. And the black team's doubled up. The yellow team now at 8-4. And 6:42 left in regulation. Keith Morgan back into the black team zone. Morgan along the far side. Battling Jablonski. Fight still on and cleared out. Game continues to be a little chippy out there. Potko on the flip ahead to Keith Morgan. DeHaven there with Rebecca Burke. And they take it to the wall. Rebecca Burke forward to Oliveris again. Dylan Morgan stepping in. Jablonski another touch. Jablonski poked ahead. Oliveris there again. And the play whistled down. With 5:54 left here in the second half. A free kick here for the yellow team. Down the far side to Keith Morgan, who fires right on goal. And another nice clear out from Rebecca Burke. Forward to Oliveris. Oliveris, pretty move there, and another finish from Manuel Oliveris. Oliveris now with 6 goals in this match. And the black team racing away, now up 5 at 9-4. With 5:15 left here in the second half. Potko now. I think he was going to come out of goal, and now will stay in. Keith Morgan. Another nice save made there from Morgan Petsko in goal. Petsko's been the goalie for the entire match on the black side and played rather well. Yielded just 1 in the first half, 3 here in the second half, but getting solid production from our offense. 6 goals from Manuel Oliveris, 2 from Casey Jablonski, and another one from Gabrielle Burke. As the black team sitting pretty, and almost another one there for Oliveris. Going to the far wall. Morgan trying to break back. Oliveris, a little dive out in front to get it back and then send it high on the black side. Illegal kick. Groff will get play restarted. Over to Burke. Headed there by Dylan Morgan. Forward to Keith Morgan. Chipped off to his left to Franzik. Keith Morgan again. And finished by Christian Franzik. So the second of the game for Franzik. Yellow team back to within 4, 9-5, but running out of time. We're down to 3:34 left here in the second half. Burke again sending it back down. Potko will try to settle it down as Oliveris battles on for the black team. Oliveris battling Dylan Morgan. And the play whistled down again. Free kick for the yellow team. Dylan Morgan to take it. Send it ahead to Franzik. Nice little step in there from Casey Jablonski to knock him down. Forward Oliveris again, who's there for another finish. The combination continues. Jablonski and Oliveris. Jablonski the assist there. Oliveris his 7th goal of the match. And the black team has once again doubled up the gold team at 10-5 with 2:45 left here in the second half. And in regulation time, as Keith Morgan actually deflected that one off one of the basketball hoops here at the rec center. Jablonski to take the free kick. Casey sends it low. Knocked down there by Dylan Morgan. Head to Keith Morgan. Nice block again from Gina Groff defensively. Taking Keith Morgan to the wall. And the battle continues. And Keith Morgan going at both Gabrielle Burke and Gina Groff. This match has been chippy. Under 2 to play. On the near side, Burke. Cover made by Potkel. And that's going to be an illegal throw out. And a free kick here for the black side. 1:35 to play. Jablonski will now back off here, make a switch with Rebecca Burke. As Groff will take it, sending it just wide. Actually might have hit a spectator down there. Always got to stay alert behind the boards here at the rec center. Hopefully everybody's okay down there. DeHaven turning, playing it off the wall. Groff defending in there with Burke. Trying to clear it out with a minute to play. Burke down the near wall. I was looking for Jablonski. Groff another touch. Knocked down by Dylan Morgan. Off to Jablonski again on the far wing. Dylan Morgan stepping in. 42 seconds left. Groff down again. Might be a dangerous play there. Free kick here for Dylan Morgan. Sent it off the back of Gabrielle Burke. Jablonski trying to break out. Nice little step in there from DeHaven. Jablonski and Burke both send it along. Gabrielle Burke here on the near side, battling Dylan Morgan. Jablonski back to Burke again, who's now double teamed with 10 seconds left. Jablonski again from the near side. Down to 3, down to 2. And that'll do it. 10-5, your final score. The black team getting 6 goals in the first half, 4 in the second half for their 10. Yellow team getting 1 in the first, 4 in the second for their 5. Black team getting 7 goals from Manuel Oliveris, 2 from Casey Jablonski, and 1 from Gabrielle Burke. Destiny DeHaven, Keith Morgan, and Josh Radovich all picking up single goals for the yellow team. Christian Franzik picked up 2. Stay tuned for our second of 2 here in the 13 through 16-year-old division here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including La-Z-Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Just about ready for our second of two here in the 13 through 16-year-old division. The red team taking on the Royal Blue team. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay here in the South Union Township Sports Network. The red team with Henner Mershot wearing number 1, Marcus Capon number 2, Adam Fetzer wearing number 4, Scarlett Zahila number 5, Hannah Newman 6, and Justin Wilson in goal wearing number 7. The Royal Blue team, Mia Swanson number 1, Emma Scott number 2, Emily Huey, number 4, Daniel Grimm, 5, Caitlin Adams, 6, and Caleb Scott was actually scheduled to be in goal wearing number 7, but it'll be Caitlin Adams in goal to start the game wearing number 6. Ball sent high, and Adams will send it down. A little pressure, though, out in front. A couple of good opportunities there for Hannah Mershot. Blue team deflects it back. Emily Huey at center. Scott back on it. It's Caleb Scott sending it down. Caleb easy to pick up here today with the orange and gray shorts for this match. A little deflection out in front, and the finish from Adam Fetzner. So Fetzner getting his first of the match for the red team. Less than a minute in. Red team leading 1-0. Caleb Scott again on the backside. And send it off to Daniel Grimm. There's Fetzner again, sending it high and out. And one name correction. It's Aaron Fetzner, not Adam Fetzner. And Aaron, of course, the first goal of the match for the red team. Daniel Grimm on the other side for the blue team, sending it out of play. Two teams feeling each other out early on. Fetzner actually tying his shoe here for the red side. Trying to chase it down along the wall. Caleb Scott there for the blue side, battling Fetzner. Fetzner winning it back, looking to cross on the far side. Mershant! They got to rule this a goal or staying one off the side of the, no, one off the side of the cage. It stays at 1-0. Mershant again, low to Fetzner, blocked down there by Caleb Scott. Mershant again in the corner. And a little poke, Caleb knocks it down. Dan Grimm over there. Poke forward to Mia Swanson trying to come back. Defending there, Marcus Capen. Takes a little red bounce there over to Mershant, who finishes this time. Hannah Mershant getting her first of the match. 2-0 now. Red team over the blue team. Mershant and Fetzner getting early goals. Now a goalie switch is Caleb Scott's now in goal for the blue team. Caleb puts it down, goes low. Scooped up there by Justin Wilson. Poke along the far wall. Swanson trying to track it down. Goes back to Caleb Scott again, who fires it out of play on the far side. Kind of a loose start on both sides. Poke there from Swanson. Deflected and picked up again by Scott. Now Caleb's going to run out of the goal on the far side. They catch the red team off guard a little bit. Now he's quickly back in goal. Red team breaking back, and that should be a foul. Trip up there from Caitlin Adams. That was an outdoor match. Might draw a red card. A free kick here from point-blank range. Set off to Mershant. Deflected over to Caleb Scott. And play it out on the break. Daniel Grimm down the far side, battling Marcus Capen. Grimm looking to dig it out. Red team trying to set it back up with Mershant. Mershant on the cross and high and out by Aaron Fetzner. Your camera ever been hit down here, Jerry? Not yet. Probably until later on this match. They just brought it up. Seen a couple get up this way. You see your screen rattle around in a few minutes. It's probably because I put the eyes on Jerry's camera. There's Emma Scott. A little cross out in front. Save made there by Justin Wilson. Played back out to Mershant. Loose out in front. Fetzner came crashing in. Ball deflected back. Emma Scott another touch. Emma trying to race it back. Collides with Mershant. Mershant going low. Scott was out of position. And Fetzner with a finish. So 2 for Fetzner. They got Scott leaning in the other direction. It's a 3-0 lead now for the red team over the blue team. Good start on the red side. Emma Scott now. Sending it back to Dan Grimm. Emma will get it again. And poked back here on the near side. Over to Mershant. High is Fetzner. Body down there by Caitlin Adams. Taken to the far wall. Marcus Capen on the battle. Forward to Mershant again, trying to dance between defenders. Played back again to Capen. No pressure there for Emily Huey, and the ball sent high and out. Put back down by Justin Wilson, the keeper. Scott again. Out of the goal, Caleb up to Emma. Fetzner touches back down over to Mershant. Mershant on the far side, crossing out in front and through. Battle on the near wall. Knocked down out in front there by Caitlin Adams and sent out of play. Caitlin Adams bringing some fans here today. Fetzner breaking back and scoring again for the red side. Scott got a piece of it, and Fetzner gets his third of the match. Now 4-0. Red over the blue. 10:51 left here in the first half. Make it 5-0. Marcus Capon getting a goal there. The scoreboard's actually one behind. It says 4-0. It should be 5-0. Fetzner has 3. Capon a goal and Mershon a goal. I don't think anyone's caught it other than me yet. Daniel Grimm, another old touch ahead. And Emma Scott. Near side again to Adams. Knocked down by Capon. Now they got it right, 5-0. Over to Mershon. Looking to center. Intercepted there by Daniel Grimm. Good step in from Fetzner. Touched ahead by Hannah Newman. Down to Mershon. A reverse field there, fronted by Caitlin Adams, and Mershon fires another one home. So 2 for Hannah Mershon. Now 7-0. Or check that, 6-0. 6-0. 3 from Fetzner, 2 from Mershon, and 1 from Capon. Don't want to get ahead of myself. And Scott now back in the field. Played up by Daniel Grimm. Knocked down again. Look out, Mershon coming back. Mershon looking to center and poked home again. Dot across the line. They're going to say no. Jerry said it went across the line too. Referee didn't see it that way. We play on. Fetzner coming back. Scott stepping in. That's Emma trying to feed it over to Caleb. Fetzner another touch. Over to Mershon. Fires again. Save made there by Caitlin Adams, who's back in goal. Fetzner picks it back up, coming forward. Emma Scott defending. Fetzner again steps in. Emma Scott continues to battle on. Over to Caleb Scott. Red team, another setup here. Mershon going low. Fetzner. Adams battles. Deflects it into the far corner. Over to Emma Scott. Emma, pretty move out of her own zone. Emma ran into Mia Swanson. They shake hands. We play on. Good sportsmanship there. Rolled back out to Caleb Scott. Caleb trying to get around Hannah Newman. Red team wins it back. Mershon on the hole, trying to set it up. Mershon looking on the back door there to Fetzner. Couldn't find it. Battles Emma Scott again. Fetzner turns. And waffle boarded back. Fetzner, Mershon. Another deflection there from Adams. Blue keepers just getting pelted in this game. Most of the attacks been on this side. Mershon, Fetzner again, and the finish. Going top corner over Caitlin Adams. 4 now for Fetzner. 2 for Mershon. 1 from Capon. It's 7-0. Well, 7-10 left here in the first half. Tough game for the blue team so far. Been a little dangerous there from Caleb Scott on the shot attempt. Mershon on it again. Scott able to knock it down. And the blue team gets their first goal from Daniel Grimm. Set up by Caleb Scott. Now 7-1. 6:33 left before halftime. Caleb Nice little step in there from Hannah Newman. Mershon trying to win it away from Emma Scott. Mia Swanson also there. Mershon trying to break back down. Pulls back up. Deflected back. Over to Swanson with a touch. Scarlett Zahila also back there. Involved on the red side, number 5. The ball goes to the wall. From Swanson on the reset over to Caleb Scott. Looking for Swanson again. Emma Scott also battling. Red team, though, gets it forward. Mershon coming forward. A little poke there. Save from Adams. Rolled back out. Another little scoop up from Caitlin Adams again. Down to Emma Scott. Off the far boundary and out. 5:30 left here in the first half. 7-1. Red team leading the blue team. Caleb Scott taking this free kick. And wide here on the near side, Emily Huey knocked down. Look out, 2-on-1 coming back, and Scott able to break up the rush. A shot attempt for Marcus Capon. Scarlett Zahila will track this one down on the red side. Bodied in there by Mia Swanson. Red team wins it back. Get an odd man break coming forward. Low shot taken by Capon. Had Fetzner to his right. Scooped up again by Adams. Played back to center. Huey a touch. Intercepted. Fetzner coming back. Gets another goal for the red side. That's 5 for Fetzner. Lead now at 8-1. Red over the blue. 4:34 left here in the first half. Scott gets it going again. Back to Dan Grimm. Stepping in and playing it out, Hannah Newman. Raised down along the near side. Marcus Capon. Back to Fetzner. Put it off the far post. Deflected back to Scott again. And poke forward there to Emily Huey. Huey looking to center. Zahila knocks it down and sends it out. And 8-1 if you're just joining us. Red team over the blue team. Caleb Scott out in front. Zahila a little poke out, looking there for Fetzner back through center. Fetzner with Swanson defending, sends it right on goal. Stinger there. Knocked down by Caitlin Adams. Scrum again along the near wall. Still tied up. And trying to free it up there, Daniel Grimm came crashing in on Jeremy Wilson in goal. Wilson rolls it back out looking for Fetzner, played by Caleb. Nice little reversal there, Mia Swanson. And played back and right on. Might have been a handball not called there off of Capon. Near side, Capon looking for a cross. Well defended there by Swanson. Capon fronted now by Emily Huey. Capon holding. Red team setting it back up. Fetzner looking for another one. Another finish there for Erin Fetzner. Now 6 goals for Fetzner. Adams not getting much help. She's gotten peppered, and now Caleb sends out the back of Dan Grimm. Second attempt goes right on goal to Justin Wilson. Played back out to Fetzner. Swanson defending. Fetzner gets around Mia. Works into the zone. Fires another one. It's only a foot or two low at Jerry's camera. Out of play. Adams off to Caleb. It's crossfield on the far side. Zahila will look to track it down. Scarlett running into Dan Grimm there. A little help from Hannah Newman. An open space, Emily Huey. Huey off a deflection, just missing wide and covered by Justin Wilson. Wilson on the poke out. Deflected over to Aaron Fetzner. Centered back in front to Marcus Capon. Caleb knocks it down. On back again by Fetzner. Adams out. Tell the blue team a little frustrated right now, down 9-1. Grimm trying to break back. Wall on the first attempt. Second one saved there by Wilson. Now Justin out of the net as we go under a minute left here in the first half. Wilson a little poke. Red team back on it. Forward here, Capon. Deflected, staying down. Huey defending. Capon down the near wall. Caleb now there. Over to Huey, sending it out. Zahila high. Swanson on the track down. Down to Grimm. Lone goal scorer for the blue side. Back into the corner. Adams on a battle. Capon. Sent forward to Huey. Up to Grimm. 20 seconds left. Grimm looking for a cross. Played back to Huey. Sent high. 13 seconds left. One last rush here for the red team in the first half. Cross, no one home. Close to an own goal. Turning, shooting, getting blocked. Capon, another attempt. Deflected out in front. Caleb with it. 2 seconds left. Down to 1, and that'll do it for the first half. 9-1 your halftime score. Red team over the blue team. Second half comes your way next year on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
We're ready for the second half here at the South Union Township Rec Center. So far it's been all red team over the blue team, leading 9-1. See if that trend continues here in the second half. Blue team's Emily Huey was trying to free it up to Emma Scott, never got her way. Scarlett Zahila back on the other side. Playing it off the wall, loose out in front, and a finish there from Hannah Newman. Hello, Newman. 10-1. Hannison, thank you very much. Now Emma Scott's in goal. I think it's been goalie by committee for the blue team so far in this match. Nice red save there from Jeremy Wilson, who's gone the entire way so far. And that one sneaking by Wilson. Little stinger from Dan Grimm. So Grimm getting his second. It's 11 to, no, check that. Should be 10-2 on the scoreboard. Scoreboard showing 11-1. I think they're getting used to all the red goals in the match. Just figured a goal was scored, had to be on the red side. No, it was on the blue side. It should be 10-2. Final match of the night. Been a long day of soccer here at the Rec Center. Scoreboard operator just might be snoozing a little bit right now. Got 11-2. Now let's reverse it back from 11-10. There we go. 16-14 left here in regulation. Another low screamer there from Hannah Newman. Emma Scott the save. Up to Caleb Scott. Caleb down the far side going low. Deflected back Emily Huey. And the cover from Wilson. A little flip out. Looking there to Hannah Mershot. Erin Fetzner also on the backside. Wilson out. Playing it down to Scarlett Zahila. Scarlett trying to work off Dan Grimm. Deflects out in front, and the finish from Hannah Newman. So a pair of second half goals for Hannah Newman. It's now 11-2. 15:24 left here in the second half. So unofficially, I have Fetzner with 6, Capon with 1, Mershot with 2, Newman with 2. On the red side, Dan Grimm, both of the goals for the blue team. Huey a little poke. Fetzner trying to track it down. Caleb Scott's little poke. Swanson defending. Ball loose. And a diving stop from Justin Wilson. Wilson making sure that one didn't go over the goal line. Give him a lot of credit for that. The ball pinballing around out in front of Emma Scott. Missed opportunity there for Scarlett Zahila. Blue team breaking back. Mershot now on the back line. All the way down to Hannah Newman. Newman and Adams battling. Ball tied up. Now the blue team trying to break back. Caleb Scott. We'll poke over to Dan Grimm. Another cover from Justin Wilson. We approach the 14-minute mark of the second half. Caitlin Adams losing it there to Fetzner. Settles it down on the far side. And sent out of play. 11-2 the score. Red over the blue. Wilson another diving save. Playing it out to Mershot. Zahila will try to track it down. Emma Scott out of goal. Aggressive play there. Knocked back down by Fetzner. Over to Zahila. Looking for the center back, and Emma Scott another save. Emma rolls it back out to Caleb. Caleb will look to track it down. Wilson out of the goal. Nice little poke over to Mershot. That's going to be a handball for Scarlett Zahila. Can't do that. Surprised Scarlett's hands were even in that position. Nonetheless, a handball. Back over to Wilson. Down to Newman, looking to track it down. Off a deflection over to Adams, sent high and outs. A reminder, all of our South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are available online. It's easy to find. Just log on to the South Union Township YouTube page by searching South Union Television. Find our whole list of all the broadcasts we've had archived over the last couple of years. You can also find program updates on our Facebook page as well. Facebook.com/South Union TV. Anytime we upload a game, we share it on the Facebook page as well. So if you follow the Facebook page or subscribe to the YouTube page, you'll get all the current updates. It's been a little over 3 years now. Had the games online. Cover there from Wilson. Settled down to Mershot. Forward looking for Fetzner. Scooped up by Emma Scott. The neat thing about the YouTube page, you can watch them on demand basically anytime you'd like. You can even fast forward ahead if you miss a portion of the game or just want to watch the second half. Appointment viewing anytime you'd like. Loose out in front there. Emma Scott doing a pretty good job in goal for the Blue Sides. She's come in. Of course, just as I say that, the red team sends one home. Marcus Capon getting that one. His second. Now Caleb Scott back in goal. It's 12-2. It's 9-1 at halftime. Loose here out in front. A little diving attempt there from Swanson. Fetzner breaking back. Flex off the boards. Emily Huey, a little touch. And Caleb Scott scooping up. Of course, weather warming up soon. We'll be getting ready for the baseball and softball season. Another full season of Laurel Highlands baseball and some softball broadcasts as well here on the South Union Township Sports Network. And, of course, once the South Union Midget, Little League, and Pony League gets going as well down at Hutchinson, the Hark League will have that action for you as well. Another goal there for Marcus Capon. Now 3 for Capon. I think it's 13-2 now by my unofficial counts. Red over the blue. And 2 from Mershon, 3 from Capon, 6 from Fetzner, 2 from Newman. It's been an onslaught. 9:34 left in regulation. 2 goals from Dan Grimm for the blue side. And Grimm coming back here on the rush. Wilson, another nice save. Played out to Marcus Capon again. Touch back to Fetzner. Into the corner. Emma Scott battling Aaron Fetzner. And Caleb making the stop there. And it should be 13-2 right now. Adding up all my goals here. Scoreboard has 12-2. This juncture of the game, don't really think it matters too much. And a Mershon back on the other side. It'll leave down, and another finish there from Capon. So that's now 4 for Capon. So you have Mershon with 2, Capon with 4. That makes 6. 6 from Fetzner, which makes 12, and 2 from Newman, which makes 14. So it should be 14-2. Red over the blue. 8:13 left here in regulation time. Another break back from Fetzner, just missing wide there. Mershon on the retreat. Resets. Fronted there by Emily Huey. It's got a diving save there. And bounce back out. Sent back down to Mershon. Emily Huey winning it back on the blue side, and stepping in and knocking it down there was Fetzner. Back over to Mershon. Reverses back of Huey. It's a little cheeky with it, sending it forward back over to Caleb Scott. 14-2. Your score here with 7:10 left in the second half. Another save made from the red goal with Hannah Newman now in goal. Threw it right off of Caitlin Adams. It's been that kind of game. Emma Scott now in open space. Marcus Capon breaks back out. Here's Capon, a little open space. Look out. Capon fires and scores. It's 15-2. 5 for Capon. And it's a rout right now. Adams a little dinged up. Coming to the bench. Took that shot off the clearance. And Adams is going to check out, so we hope she's all right. I'll get rolled out here by Justin Wilson. There's Mia Swanson. Good job to win the ball back by Scarlett Zahila. Down the far side of Mershot. And the chip out in front. Caleb with a cover. All the way back down on the other side on the scoop up there. Hannah Newman. 5:30 now left in regulation. Ball goes into the corner. This game's been played for the most part a lot looser than the first of two we had here in this age brackets. Now Wilson on the front line after spending most of the game in goal. Sent one off the wall, deflected back to Mershot, but Caleb Scott able to clear. Scarlett Zahila another poke. Daniel Grimm sending it back down. So as we got under 5 minutes left here in regulation. All red team over the blue team here today. 15-2 the score. Caleb Scott now leaving the net empty. And Caleb almost getting a goal there, but a nice save from Hannah Newman. And Caleb back on the other side. And down 13, might as well pull the keeper, right? And Caleb's back in there. Now Emma Scott fighting back. Newman doing a good job to hold her own in there. Roll another one out. Swanson adding the pressure. Go to the wall, back to Emma Scott. Daniel Grimm, good job to step in, coming back. Capon. Deflecting over to Mershot, far side. Mershot fronted there by Huey. A little poke out in front. And going down on the play there for the blue team, Mia Swanson. Mia Sloan getting up. And Caitlin Adams back out there, good to see. And he'll check Mia Swanson. The blue team's lost some players. Lost the goal battle too. Another nice diving save there from Hannah Newman. 3:07 to play. Mershot near side. Nice little poke on looking for Wilson. Under 3 minutes. Emma Scott down the wall. Battling Mershot. Mershot winning it back. Adams stepping in. Far side is Zahila. Save made by Newman. 2:25 to play. Let me thank you for joining us for this doubleheader here in the 13 through 16-year-old division on the South Union Township Sports Network. So a few more weeks of the indoor regular season before the playoffs will start with the expanded participation this year. The playoffs actually pushed back to mid to late March this season. Good to see with all the participation for youth soccer here this season in South Union Township. That'll be a misclear, 1:45 to play. I think the inclusion of the artificial surface and boards all around has certainly helped out the participation down in South Union Township this year. And a goal scored there from center from Aaron Fetzner. It's now 7 goals in this game for Fetzner. And the lead up to 16-2. I was actually talking today with Penn State Fayette Athletic Director Lou Zadecki, and Lou said they're looking at adding collegiate soccer programs over at Penn State Fayette. Of course, Penn State Fayette, the only 4-year college in Fayette County, and saying the increased number of kids participating on a youth level, whether at the soccer level or here in the townships, North and South Union. Another goal from Fetzner, his 8th. Will certainly help them develop a system there for soccer at Penn State Fayette. They're hoping within the next year or two to officially have a full-fledged collegiate soccer program. And that'd be certainly great for the area. 17-2, the score here. Fetzner coming back and just missing there on the touch, Justin Wilson. So the red team, 9 goals in the first half, 8 in the second half. The blue team, a goal in each half. And 17-2, looks like will be the final score, final 8 seconds left. Now loose out in front and cleared back, and Scott fires it back down, and that'll do it. And recapping the goal scorers, Mershant with 2, Capon with 5, Fetzner with 8, and Newman with 2 on the red side. On the blue side, 2 goals from Daniel Grimm. So 17-2, your final score, the red team over the blue team, and our second of 2 here in the 13 through 16-year-old division. And we thank you for joining us for youth soccer here on the South Union Township Sports Network. South Union Township Sports Network programming brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, and Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, for Jerry Dupay, this is Brian Morozak. Your final score, the red team 17 and the blue team 2. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.